Okay, so this is assignment number 3. We're working with arrays for this assignment. So this is the first array, the one-dimensional array. We're having somebody or user input the size for the array. And right now we're declaring our array, and it's simply just putting the size from the user input with the scanner. So to be able to fill in the array, we got to use this for loop here. And then we're using the method that we were supposed to use, math random. In order to do that, we need to cast it into int since it's a double method, right? I wasn't able to get the random numbers to be unique, where it's only a number itself where it doesn't repeat. But somewhat the logic is here where, if an index or an element inside this array equals the same index, then we need to create that index to make it another random number. So, oops. Oh, okay, here you go. So we want the array to be, or the size of the array to be 5. We create 5 different, or 5 random numbers, not 5 different numbers. So yeah, so wasn't able to fully finish that, but understanding the logic, if this index is the same, then we need to create a different random number for it. So here's the other assignment, right? The 2D array. So here we are, we have the scanner user inputs. We need rows and columns to make the matrix or a table of the array. So we're filling in the array, making sure that we declare our array as well. And then we need to use the math random method again. This time we're using it, the number can go up to 100 instead of the size from earlier was 5 or whatever size that we needed, but for the test we needed to be 5, right? And then we have to display our array here. And then here's our spiral method. So all we need is the rows and columns that we need from earlier. So first we got to define the boundaries of the of our little table that we're going to create. So once that happens, we go later into the what's it called? The method that we're going to create. So kind of like right here, we're like looking at defining the direction in which the array is going to go. And we kind of want it in a spiral method, right? So from the top left all the way to the top right, down, and it all the way inside the middle. So the first one is kind of like moving left to right. So from the top row to from the top left to the top right. And then we kind of make sure that we're moving down to the bottom. So we move from top left to top right and then move down to the next row. And that's what we're kind of doing here. And then so forth, we're going to the top to the bottom, making sure we go through the columns. So by printing it out. So we did a 3x4. So here's our table, right? We have 3, 5, 2, 52, and so on. And then down here is the spiral. It's not printed out horizontally, but it's printed out vertically. So 3, 5, 2, 52, which is right here. And the next number would be 95 and 11, which is right here. And then it goes all the way down here to 94, which 94 is our last element of the array.